What's going on, everybody? Welcome to BBF1 Podcast, Bahrain Edition. Today, we're going to talk about the Bahrain Grand Prix. What you guys think? Did you guys watch it?
No, I don't have any chance this weekend, but
You suck.
I just watched the score. The podiums. I just watched the podiums.
I just watched the highlights of the race because that was so exciting, bro. Like Fernando Alonso. Oh, you see how was he from position 7 to position 3?
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was a
crazy.
nice fight with
Hamilton.
Yeah.
That was a nice overtake into turn 10. That was badass.
That was badass, man.
Yeah, I mean that Aston Martin is a good car. Like, I don't know if you. I did a TikTok earlier about Checo Perez said that they had 3 Red Bulls up in the podium.
But it's true, man. You see the engineering guy.
Yeah,
It was with Red Bull last
before,
season,
yeah.
and he went to Aston Martin this season. And I mean, what was you expecting, bro?
Yeah.
Win-win.
He learned from the master Adrian Newey.
Yeah. So it's true about the cars.
About the Red Bulls, yeah.
Yeah. But it's a fast car now, man. Aston Martin.
Yeah, it's fast.
it's so different from last season.
Yeah, they did a good job, and especially, I mean, throughout the season they're going to be bringing more upgrades, so it's going to get even faster. You know, like, so it's going to move along. Obviously, Red Bull on top as always, like always.
Man, like Perez and Verstappen,
Max.
yeah, those like 1-2 again, and oh shit.
I was really hoping that Perez would get a good start into
He
turn
didn't,
1.
bro, at the start.
He
like
didn't. He got
it was like slow launching, bro. Like
yeah. Charles got right next to him, so he took away his chance to like get in front of Verstappen. And then Sainz was on his right side too. Like it was like they just sandwiched him and he couldn't move. So it was a little crazy.
So what happened with the Ferrari car, man? That's so disappointing. Like what's going on there?
Yeah, that's I mean, Ferrari is last season they struggled a lot with strategy. They struggled a lot with bad decisions
And with the car too, no?
with the car too, but mostly it was bad decisions because the car was actually pretty good. Like they were getting
I mean, the car is fast, but
Yeah, they
what
were
is
getting
going
poles.
on? Like
yeah, they got 9 poles out of all the races, so they got the most poles pole positions in the races, but bad strategy, bad calls from the team. And then this season they're starting off pretty bad. Before the race, they had already changed the part in Leclerc's Ferrari. And then obviously he lost power at the end, close to the end of the race, and he DNF'd.
yeah, he just lost the position. Like he was about to be in the podium too, and
Yeah, he lost
out of
the
nothing,
position.
it was like
Went out
he
of there.
stopped completely, bro. So it's
Yeah, Ferrari has a lot of work to do. I mean, they have to put everything back together and push themselves basically. You know, like they're gonna like all the teams are gonna have to
yeah,
push
Mercedes too, bro.
themselves. Yeah, they got to make a lot of improvements to catch Red Bull because
Red Bull and now Aston Martin too, because not even Mercedes got a good time this race, bro.
yeah, and I saw that Red Bull is bringing upgrades to Baku, to Azerbaijan, which is in three.
The 4
I think
race.
it's round 4. Yeah, so they're bringing upgrades to.
They're gonna lower the car again.
No, they're just gonna bring like better upgrades to like for the airflow and all. I don't know exactly what the upgrades are yet, but they're gonna bring more upgrades to like make the car faster, basically. So
What's the speed? What's the speed this car get? 250
So they
like miles per hour.
they reach close to 300 and I think it's 320, 340, between 320, 340 top speed, like in terms of kilometers per hour. So they're hitting 200 and something miles per hour. I mean they don't usually get up that high unless it's usually only in qualifying when they get up that high. Because during the race they have a lot of fuel. During the race they have a lot of fuel. They can't open DRS all the time. They can only open DRS when they're within a second of
car in front
of the car in front
or car behind.
Yeah. So they don't get up to those speeds, but they still get pretty fast. Like they're pretty fast.
Like in a straight line, it will be fast.
And especially in the corners too. Like depending on the corner, they can go excess of 100 miles an hour, depending on the corner.
Because there is a lot of ugly tracks in the to race, man.
Yeah.
A lot of ugly ones. Yeah. Like a lot of corners everywhere. I don't like that, man. And yeah. So did you hear about the conspiracy theory about the 33 on the trophy? They took a picture of the trophy and there's a 33 on the reflecting by the trophy.
No, I haven't heard about that one.
No, it's a conspiracy that is coming up. Like they're talking about the Masons.
Oh, the Masons?
Yeah, the Masons that
Free
they're
Masons?
controlling the F1 now, bro. And they say like the guy from Aston Martin,
Lance Stroll?
Fernando Alonso
Oh.
is part of the Masons, bro. That's what they say.
What they say?
Yeah, that's a crazy conspiracy coming, like, and I don't know, like, for real is like is one of the highest ranking of the Mason.
Yeah, 33rd
Yeah.
degree.
So the picture is reflecting the 33 number on the trophy, and everybody's making assumptions about that.
But that's
thing.
Max's number, 33.
Yeah.
Like right now it's 1 because he's the world champion, but his number before was 33. Like before he was world champion. That's his official number
From who?
from Max.
Max Verstappen?
Yeah, like the number he has on his car is 33. Like right now he has 1, but you can only have 1 when you're a world champion, when you're the reigning world champion. You can't have 1. You can't just go and get 1. Like they have that one designed only for the reigning world champion. If he loses the championship this year,
They take it
like
out?
he has to take the number 1 off the car and go back to his number if it's available.
Well, the
Little bitch,
the
69.
conspiracy theory is talking about Fernando Alonso is gonna be champion this season.
Maybe.
That's what they said. Don't believe me, but that's what people talking about right now. Like,
He's good though, but I like Checo Perez to be this year the winner.
yeah, I hope he gets in a nice spot all season long, and he got a fast car so he can make it. But
I don't think he will. Not because he's not because he's not good, but because Red Bull won't let him.
yeah, I believe that too, man.
Red Bull have their golden child, and they're not gonna. Like once he starts complaining, like if you saw the race, there was a point where they told both Red Bulls to slow down.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to conserve the car, and Checo and Max said he's only slow down if Checo slowed down.
Checo slow down too, yeah.
So they have like a friction right there where
but
That's not a friction. It's just like that he doesn't wanna lose to Checo. And
Fucking
and
guy.
that's, I mean, it comes back to last season. What happened last season with between Checo and Max? You know, like all the controversy that happened, and then Max not giving him the position at one point in Brazil or whatever to help him. That's just like Red Bull have their golden child, and
Cry,
like,
baby,
they're
cry.
just kind of.
I don't know.
Spoiled baby.
Did you hear about what Checo said about if he's not getting help, he's not gonna give any?
Yeah, he said.
I mean, that's great, but
But they're
you're not
professionals,
gonna-
bro.
Yeah,
They're professionals. They need to be consistent and they need to be better what they're doing. It's not about me winning or you winning. We're in the same team, man. You know,
Yeah,
if
that's
you
right.
win, I win.
That's
If
right,
I win,
but-
you win.
Yeah, but
yes and
Yes and no.
no.
because the goal is to win a championship. You know, the goal is to be a driver's champion. Like they all. That's why they're all there. Like they all want to
Yeah,
be.
dreaming that thing, bro.
They all want to hold that trophy
Yeah,
at the
but
end
they're
of
a
the
team.
year. Yeah, but they still have individual goals. Like Max wants to be a world champion. He doesn't just want to like, oh yeah, I'm a team. Yeah, if Checo wins, Checo. That's why he didn't give him the position. Like that's why that's why he started. That's why Max started. If you saw when he won in Monaco, like they started, like his dad started saying all this bullshit and why they were helping Checo and this and that. And it's because the same thing. Like they still have individual goals regardless of being in a team.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but that's something that Red Bull needs to control. Like, guys, you guys are here to race
Yeah, but they
and help each other.
they
and,
control it, but they control it in favor of only one person.
Yeah.
Because even last season they told in Spain, which was round 5, they told Checo to give Max the position. You know what I mean? So like
and what happened? He
As a favorite driver of
Max won.
yeah.
Yeah, but they told Checo to give the position. And that's the thing. Like when you're in round 5, they shouldn't do that. They should just let them race. If Max is faster, Max is faster. You know what I mean? Yeah. But they shouldn't be doing that. Except in round 5, they shouldn't be doing that.
So they
if it's round 20 and Max is up on points and he needs the points, and let's say Checo can't beat him anyway, right? Then I can say, okay,
yeah, you can
get the
agree to
points.
let
Yeah.
them
Yeah, let
have
them
the
win.
position, but
Yeah, it's like in 2021 when Hamilton was fighting Verstappen for the title. In Brazil, Valtteri Bottas was in front, and they told Bottas to give Hamilton the position. You know what I mean? But Bottas isn't fighting for the championship. Hamilton is.
was.
So that's acceptable. You know what I mean? But like telling Checo to give the position to Max in round 5 when they're still fighting for points and there's still a lot of races to go and you can still be world champion, that's messed up.
Yeah.
So since round 5, you can see
You can
Who is
clearly
the-
see who's the favorite one.
who is the one, the chosen one.
Yeah.
Fucking
But there is a
nice.
new CEO or something like that. in
Where?
Red Bull, right?
Red Bull.
No, same CEO. It's Christian Horner.
Who dies?
The other
the-
one,
Well,
Who passed away? The owner?
the owner of
The
Red
brand.
Bull passed away. last
somebody
year.
is at the top of the chain of Red Bull right now, and it's not being like just having one driver to be the best of the best.
Oh, you mean Helmut Marko?
Yeah, that one.
That fucking
It doesn't have anything to do with it.
he's just an advisor. He's the CEO of the Red Bull team is Christian Horner. He's the CEO and principal of the team.
No.
But Helmut Marko is just an advisor. But he's just like a PR dude. Like he's gonna tell you what you want to hear to like to make
sell.
it to sprinkle it on it. Like, oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this. But in reality, like,
Yeah, you can obviously
He's a
you
nobody.
can see already.
I mean, he's not a
going
nobody.
on.
He's a big advisor for them. Like he's one of
Yeah.
the top guys there. But he's just like a PR dude. Like he's just gonna tell you what you want to hear so that it's
just gonna
nice.
season the
Yeah.
meal.
But at the end of the day, you know, Max is Max. You know.
And he cries like a baby. I wanna be number one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a great driver and everything.
It
but
is.
He is a little bit.
It is, but,
Yeah, it's
especially with
fast.
last year. Like up to last year, I liked Max, and then what happened with Checo was like, you gotta be bullshitting.
A
me.
lot of people, I think the same. Like
everybody, I
that's
guess.
just bullshit, man. You were already a champion.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't have you
You have
were
nothing less to
losing
prove.
nothing. Yeah. So
Nothing to prove, nothing to.
nothing to lose.
Yeah, and you weren't even gonna win the race. Like you were like sixth place or some shit, like fifth place. Creo que estaba.
It was
and we
just
at.
they were fighting just for points. Like Checo needed a little bit of points.
Yeah, and if he would have gave
to
him the
compete
points,
with-
if he would have gave him the points that day, he would have got second place in the championship.
In the finals?
Yeah, the championship.
Well, what do you think about the past race this Sunday? In the end, they do the right tires when they changed the last time the tires.
Yeah, the strategy was good.
Yeah.
Strategy was good, but at the end, it was the virtual safety car. That's why they did the tires. That's why they changed the tires again. That's why they went into softs. But that's because there was a virtual safety car.
Okay.
If there wasn't a virtual safety car, they probably wouldn't have gone for
tires?
soft tires.
Because there's where some people lose points or seconds.
Yeah,
position.
but when there's a virtual safety car, like usually when you go into the pits, there's anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds that you lose in a regular race. But when there's a virtual safety car, everybody has to go at a controlled speed. You can't go above that speed.
Okay.
So the time in the pits is less. So instead of losing 20 seconds, you only lose 10 seconds.
Because 10 seconds went to the tires.
For
because
changing the
for the
tires.
pit.
Yeah, for the pit. But because of the virtual safety car, that's why you lost 10 seconds.
Because everybody was
Because
low.
everybody was slower.
Okay.
So it's like a free pit stop. Like it gives you the ability to pit and not lose any positions.
What else they get? They get gas too, or
No, they don't get gas.
they get penalized, right? If they finish the race with certain amount of gas.
No, they get penalized if they finish the race and they don't have gas. Because at the end of the race, you have to give a sample to the FIA for the gas.
For what?
Test it.
Yeah.
Make sure that you didn't use anything
You
bad.
wasn't cheating.
You wasn't cheating, or it was actually.
But what else they can use?
There's been cheating before, like
Corn?
in 20
Corn gasoline?
in 2018.
Maybe playing.
2018
Farina?
2018 or 2019, I don't remember. 20, I think it was 2018. Ferrari was they found like a loophole where they can use more gas to produce more power to put more power into the engine, because there's only a certain amount of gas you can put in the engine
car, yeah.
in the car that's regulated by sensors. So they found a way to like bypass that sensor and use more power, and they were penalized. They weren't penalized, but they got caught. They got caught like in the middle of the season.
Shit.
Yeah, so like they all find ways. Like they all try to find ways to cheat. Man, this is how you win. Like you have to have a better car. Like that's just how things work.
The better
you know?
the car,
Yeah, it's like in 2020 when Mercedes had that DOS system where you can like move the steering wheel, and it would literally like change it would bring in the tires more out or in. So depending on
they were doing that?
yeah, and it wasn't illegal. It was a legal thing, but everybody complained and they banned it. But
Shit.
what's it? So the way it worked is like especially for like corners and stuff, like you can pull in the steering wheel and the tires will literally go have like a degree of tilt.
Angle, yeah.
Of angle to go through the corners and stuff. Or for like warming up the tires, you could literally like pull the steering wheel, pull out the tires, warm the outsides, and then warm the insides. He says it would warm the tires evenly, so it would be like a lot better. So
That was nice. Like, I mean,
yeah. But it was banned in for 2021 because everybody
nobody was using it.
Well, Red Bull complained.
Yeah, so nobody was using it. just Mercedes,
Just
and everybody complains because they were having better timings and better tires for the. Nah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Well, actually, they complained about Red Bull that
This season, right?
yeah, they have the car too low.
Because I thought that was the.
But I think they
the
have
thing.
like something in the bottom, no?
Yeah, but it's only they have regulations for it. So you're only allowed a certain amount of height or whatever, and also it's
It's like a plate of wood or something.
there's a
like that.
plate that they have to measure, and it can only be usually it what's it called, once it hits the floor it starts
Sparks.
it starts degrading, like it starts shaving off that wood, so it can only shave off so much.
Okay, they measure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
certain
so they
amount.
measure a certain amount. So if it goes more than
Above
that
the,
amount, they get penalized for it because they can't be hitting the ground that much.
yeah, because that makes you go faster.
Yeah, so the lower the car, the faster you
faster.
can go.
They have like a control where they can like go down or up on the car.
No, they have
Like the suspension.
adjustments. They have to adjust the suspension.
Okay. What else? What else, my friend?
But the race was pretty good. I think it gave us a lot of insight into where the teams are, and obviously Red Bull is on top, number one.
Yeah,
You know, Aston Martin is
coming
right
up,
behind.
man.
You know, Mercedes are
They're
struggling,
losing some power, man.
But-
yeah, they're gonna have a lot of trouble this season.
but hopefully they bring upgrades, and they can even the playing field. I mean, I really hope that either Aston Martin or Mercedes, like I really hope they get up there with the Red Bull so they,
They
can
can
give them.
compete with
Yeah.
the positions like
'Cause-
podiums and
Because last year was like it was boring. Like it was Max and then everybody else, and you're watching everybody else instead of Max because Max is like
yeah, it's
All the
gone
way over
already.
there.
Yeah,
yeah. So like it just like there's no competition, and when there's no competition, like it's just
It's not fun.
Not fun.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not
And-
worth it.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why they went to this type of car, because the aerodynamics is designed so that you can follow more closely. So to give more racing opportunity so that people can overtake and this and that. But, you know, I mean, Adrian Newey is a freaking master. So he just like, yeah, that's not going to happen. We're going to be like 3-4 seconds in front.
yeah. There's a lot of time racing, man, and yeah, a lot of teams are gonna have a lot of trouble to be worthy of the podiums, because it feels like it was the first race. Like Bahrain is gonna be 1-2, 1-2 all season long, man.
What happened to Leclerc?
He DNF'd,
Yeah,
What was that?
did not finish.
yeah. It was having
He crashed?
trouble
Yeah,
with
no,
the car.
he had a
Problems?
mechanical problem with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
I mean,
crashes in this race or no?
Yeah,
In the beginning,
yeah.
no?
yeah.
The beginning.
Fernando Alonso
Fernando-
hit somebody, or
Lance Stroll hit Fernando
Lance-
Alonso.
yeah. But it was a nice race. I mean, between position 2 and 7, 8,
Yeah,
there was a fight for the positions, bro. It was like, it was exciting watching overtakes and people getting his positions back and all that. That was nice watching.
yeah.
So, but yeah, like you said, like Verstappen, it was all the way in front. It's gone. Let him be.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, everybody else just compete for the second and third position.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Aston Martin brings more upgrades and they take it
Yeah,
to max.
because the two cars from Aston Martin were like flying too, man. Like it was.
especially Alonso. Alonso was having fun. He was like, bye bye all over
Yeah,
the
it
place.
was. Yeah, it was that. It was driving like crazy, like. Yeah, like having fun.
he was
Just
having fun,
yeah.
Yeah, it's race number 1. I mean, they still have a long way to go.
Yeah, it's
They need to enjoy the
yeah,
first ones. And
23
then,
races.
then probably in the middle of the races, Probably what, race number 6 is when they start worry about it, or like being more
No,
aggressive, or
they worry about it right away. Like
right now.
Everybody's worried right now because everybody's having trouble with the cars.
Yeah,
and,
usually-
and with the speed.
Yeah, usually the first race is just to like tell them where they are in the grid, and then
Like
now
show
they
up.
start. And now they start like. Usually they always bring upgrades.
The next race.
The next 2-3 races, you'll see all the teams start bringing upgrades
change
because now they know where they are, they know what they need to change or where the data is, and now they can start bringing upgrades for the
Yeah,
rest of the
but-
season.
Ferrari was there too, like second, third, and 2 cars. They were fast. They are the ones competing with Red Bull to the pair, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Red Bull Racing.
but from there, just Aston Martin and
Mercedes,
Mercedes
Ferrari.
was there, but it wasn't like
Actually, that's the first 5 places. Fernando Alonso con Aston Martin, Max Verstappen, Sergio, Hamilton, Leclerc. That's the 5 places, man. The first 5 places.
You're watching.
All the action.
You're watching practice, bro.
Practice number 3.
Practice number 3. That wasn't the race.
It's the same in the race.
No,
no, it wasn't.
How was it?
the race was Max number 1.
Wait. Well, yeah, but it's the same cars. Like in the first five places is Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston Martin, y Red Bull.
But by places, what do you mean by that? Because
Like
the
the better
race didn't
cars,
end, like,
the better cars are in the 5 first positions.
the better cars,
Mm-hmm.
the cars, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, we'll see what happens in 2 weeks' time. Oh no, 2 weeks' time. We'll see what happens in 2 weeks' time in Saudi. Last
Arabia.
season, Perez won Saudi, so
Yeah.
hopefully he wins
A lot
again.
of people was saying like Paris, like it was winning the races, like the Verstappen couldn't win. The hard ones, it was getting
It's good.
and
Yep.
the easy ones were taken by Verstappen.
Yeah.
2 weeks
2 weeks
for the next race.
the 17th.
Oh man, St. Patrick's Day is in the 17th.
No, 11. It's gonna be. They're gonna paint the river
No,
for
but
the 11. No, by the 17th. It's
the 17th
week
is
prior to the day.
so it's this weekend then.
Yeah.
This weekend and
If you
then
want to go to St. Patrick's, you need to go this weekend,
nah,
Saturday.
it's gonna be the daylight saving time too.
Yeah, but we'll see what
We'll see what happens.
F1 brings to the table in 2 weeks. I hope it's somebody else getting the podium.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully, friend.
Who you would like to see on the podium this next
I would
race?
love to see just Perez there, bro.
Like number one?
Season long. Yeah.
Perez number 1. Alonso number 2. Max number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to see Checo do good. I really want to see Checo take it to Max. As long as they
It
give him,
was so close to him, man, this race.
as long as they
but-
give him a good car.
Yeah, the only thing is all the adjustments are for Verstappen. Like, they are focusing everything on this driver, no Checo. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult for Checo to compete because the car is made for another driver.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's a good driver; he can make it, but it's gonna be hard.
Yes, sir.
well, we'll see what happens next race.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens next race, and then
Yeah,
we'll go from there.
I hope Verstappen crashes or something and he can't compete anymore during the race. To be honest, I don't hate him, but like I do, because what happened last season with Perez. So
It's not a team player. He's
Yeah,
not a team
yeah.
guy.
So, yeah, I hope he doesn't do good next race.
What else? What
Yeah.
else?
I don't know what else you guys got. I think that's it, no?
I think that's gonna be it.
That's
Just
gonna be it.
do research about the conspiracy.
The conspiracy?
Yeah, because that's something nice to bring to the table. Is it's getting a hype right now. So yeah.
True.
And I don't know what else you guys have to
That's
say.
it. That's all I got.
That's all.
I think that's gonna be
Vámonos.
it. So you already know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe, and
Thank you all for watching.
thank you for watching. And
We'll keep you updated in the next race in Saudi.
so if you wanna have a daily content, go to
What is it?
BBF1 on TikTok. We're having daily content there. Nah, maybe not daily, but
daily.
2-3
But-
days.
But you'll have some content.
Yeah.
Links are in
Information
the
and
description
everything,
below.
yeah.
Links
So
in the description below.
go follow us there, and we'll see you soon with another exciting.
Another exciting
Race.
race.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
Peace.